the son of Ian Paisley inside her cabinet. Who are the DUP? They're corrupt, they're terrorists, and they're sectarian murderers. That's who she put inside her cabinet. And she sent something out. Let's be clear about something. People said for the many, not the few. Why are they listening to us? They told us that we didn't have any sense about what was going on. Well, I got a couple of messages to some people. Laura Koonsberg from the BBC. Stuff you! There's a message. I heard that Rupert Murdoch, when he heard the exit poll, that Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party were beaten, he stormed out of the newsroom. But Rupert Murdoch, stuff you! Because for 20 years, you put out racist filth in the sun on Sky. You put this stuff out that said that refugees are to blame. The people that were desperate, the people that have done that, are people like Theresa May and the rest of them. And we also have to say this as well, that people have turned around and said they've suddenly realised that Jeremy Corbyn was popular. You know, I heard that a man called Manderson suddenly turned around and said that Jeremy Corbyn was popular. Well, I tell you something, homelessness, closing down hospitals, cuts and privatisation has never been popular in this country. And what is popular? I'm glad that Jeremy Corbyn has put the word socialism back where it belongs, because for too long, working people have been told that we should fight one another. And when the question of racism is used all the time, it was disgusting that suddenly Theresa May said there's a theory, there's a group of people that are causing problems in this country, and she mentioned Muslims. No, it's not. It's rich, greedy, I've been told not to swear, sorry. But rich, greedy bankers, and you know what rhymes with bankers? Those people are to blame for what's happening, and we're not going to be divided. I'm glad that I went to the news press conference of UKIP, and they said to me, "You're wrecking the press conference." And I said to Nuttall, "That's the whole idea. And we're going to smash all those races and those divisions." The BNP, do you know how many votes they got in this country? 400. Because we smashed them. And it's important that Jeremy Corbyn represents that hope. But how are we going to keep this going? I think that when they say they're going to close down our hospitals, close down our schools, we should strike and demonstrate. We should strike and demonstrate. Theresa May has no mandate to carry out any of those attacks. I think Theresa May is a zombie. Theresa May is the walking dead Tories. And the only reason why they don't know they're dead is because we haven't pushed them over. And we're going to make sure that this zombie Tory government is pushed out and destroyed. And we want change now. And when they say who's going to do it, we shouldn't forget, it's true that we put a cross in a ballot box, and we will do that. I will do that every single day. The only problem is it's only once every 4 years, but it might be a bit more now. But what we have to do is demonstrate. We have to come out onto the streets. Today in Bristol there's a demonstration. In Nottingham there's a demonstration. In Edinburgh there's a demonstration. In Penzance there's a demonstration. There's demonstration in Leeds. There's a demonstration in Sheffield. And we must flood the streets to get rid of this racist